name is not here. The, use the countdown, we go. We don't get. All right, here we are. We appreciate everybody being out here tonight. We got something special for everyone that's in attendance tonight. It's something that's dear to my friend's heart, and it's something that's dear to our community. Now, the thing that's important to me is that everyone has a good time this evening, and that we enjoy ourselves and we bring something to someone else. That's the most important, that we bring cheer and joy to someone else. So tonight, I got to start off with Tone Henderson. Um, Tone, tell us what tonight really is about.
Toys in the Hood was something that we had been doing since I had been working for the Face Records for like 15 years. But every holiday was based on being in another city doing stuff for somebody else. Or so I was like, look, I told my partner, I was like, I'm gonna do it in Kansas City, you do it in Atlanta. Now it's done grown where it's in Atlanta, Alabama, Mississippi. They doing Toys in the Hood everywhere. So the goal was to really be able to. Some people do the corporate side, where they do the corporate part. My thing was, there's a lot of grandparents out here who might have like 4 or 5 kids that their parents might be in jail or in prison or something. And we just trying to put smiles on kids' faces for the holidays.
Now, I love that. So you said that it started in another state because you was working for a different record label.
Right.
But now you wanted to bring it back to Kansas City. So I'm going to ask you, why was it important for you to bring it back to Kansas City? Why was that important? Because you was already doing it. You were bringing smiles on kids' faces. You were doing stuff. But what was the importance of being here?
Toys in the Hood wasn't the first program.
Okay.
The first program was the KC Street Stars, where we was helping homeless teens, and we was giving gloves, scarves, and all that type of stuff. But then it was more so like planting a seed. Once you plant a seed, then other people start doing it. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do Toys in the Hood. Then I started doing Toys in the Hood, and just the reaction from like the people that you deal with. And then it was more so like with music. This was bigger than music with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I was blessed to do music, but you gotta know music, but then you gotta know the other part too. So I always looked at it like, music, this is bigger than music for me. So
Okay.
every year, this is my 12th year. Every year I've been giving
Man,
back
12 years.
12 years.
Man, okay. So now this is another question, and then we're gonna move to the next part of it. And I'm asking this question because we've had some conversation. Explain what all Toys in the Hood incorporates, because it's more than just a toy. Like, explain what the whole Toys in the Hood incorporates.
The whole ideal of it was, it's a lot of people out here that's not, it's a lot of people that's not homeless or broke.
Mm-hmm.
It's just some people that go through rough times.
Okay.
That's where we fit in. You might be doing good all year, but then you have come through a rough time. But at the end of the day, we don't want the kids to have to suffer for it. So them same people, we try to come through and help for the holidays if they need help, just to put the smiles on the kids' face.
Man, I love that. So Henderson Entertainment, which is your entertainment company, is behind Toys in the Hood.
Right.
Now, I know you probably ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna ask one more question, all right, about it. Because I know we talked about some things, but I want them to know, the mission behind it.
Right.
So explain to us why did it start? I mean, because some people say, things start because they were trying to get a tax write-off. Things started because they was trying to, have their name written in the newspaper. I mean, it's a lot of different ways things started. But why is it important for you? Why did it start? I want you to explain to them why that's important and why it started. Because it wasn't about a name in the newspaper.
I mean, for me, it wasn't ever a tax write-off. Like if you ever looked since I did it from day one, I ain't never asked the government for nothing. I ain't never asked for the corporate part of it. I just feel like we got a lot of good people in the city who really want to give back, and them same people is in the house tonight. You know what I'm saying? And we've been doing it for 12 years. So it's more so like if you really want to be a part of something or you really want to give back, we gonna get you the toys, but then we gonna deliver the toys to the kids. And the way how we deliver and get the community come out is more important to me than anything else.
So Tom, talk to him, man, because I'm gonna put a couple things out here before I get you to go. So I know this is Toys in the Hood, but let's flip it back. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard that before Toys in the Hood this year, you made sure that families had some food to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before that. So how many families did you affect with some food boxes in November?
You just did 200.
200.
But we do the KC Street Stars for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Where we give the boxes away with turkeys, hams, and all the sides and everything. And we were starting to deliver that to the elderly and people who was really needing it. And then it just grew over to where we was like, okay, if I'm going to do Thanksgiving, I might as well do Christmas too.
Okay.
And it's tied in. So we got 150. We just did 200 families.
Mhm.
Now we're gonna do another 150 for Christmas.
Okay. So now, can you put out there that it might be somebody paying attention tonight, or a family that's like, man, I need some help? Can you put out there, how can this family get help? How would a family get tied into this Toys in the Hood?
I mean, well, you just gotta talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit me online or something because
Okay.
I don't want to miss the people who really need the help for somebody who was really just out here trying to get some quick help. You know,
Like that. Okay.
it's somebody who really need that turkey or need them toys for their family, and I don't want to just give it to somebody who's just out for, you know, because they got some money and they just didn't want to buy something. There's a little
Okay.
process you got to go through.
Okay.
But if you hit me on social media, Henderson Entertainment, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Because I'd rather look for them right families than the wrong ones.
Gotcha. The right family's where the wrong. This is not somebody that wrongly misused the money. This is somebody that really need the help.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
People are not gonna say this, but when I first talked to you about this, you know, something that caught my eyes that you said, man, you know, some people don't realize that there's some grandparents or there's some older people that's dealing with 6 or 7 kids
Right.
that, you know, they're older in age and they don't have the resources to get certain things. And so that's the families that you're looking for.
Right. I learned from, like, we wasn't doing it at a corporate building. I never wanted to do it at a building. I wanted to be able to get the toys and then pull up to the houses, because some of them grandparents can't come out and go to an event to go collect the toys. They already have enough problems with the kids right now. So I'd rather just bring the toys to them, bring the turkeys, whatever we got to bring to them, and put a smile on the face and everybody be comfortable.
So Tom, before I let you go, and we're gonna get into somebody that's also helping this, you know, this effort.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta ask you something. So you didn't start in Kansas City, because you said you started with LaFace Records, other place.
I'm from Kansas City.
You from Kansas City. That's why you wanted to bring it back here.
Yeah.
Right. But I gotta ask you, just, you know, just something silly. You know what I'm saying? You was doing this in other places, man. Tell me one of the craziest stories about giving toys or giving things to other people, because people wouldn't believe it. If I told them this myself, that I heard this, they wouldn't believe it. Tell me the craziest story about you trying to help communities and giving the kids toys.
I would say that the craziest part is like going into a community like Bankhead in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
and we had the community center and we filled it up with toys and we was having all the families come out. But then there was some fathers that came in that didn't like the issue of us coming to their neighborhood and giving back to the kids. And it just just went to another problem and another problem. But they didn't really understand. We was gonna stand 10 toes down for whatever we was doing, so it didn't matter to us. You know, I knew what my mission was to come in here and help these people with these kids, and anything else after that, it was just gonna go there.
So they didn't want you to come bring the toys to their kids. Even though they didn't provide the toys, they didn't want you to come in. It was an issue. Okay. Well, Tom, we appreciate that, man. It's Toys in the Hood. We here. They can still bring toys, right?
Right.
Okay. They can still bring toys out and support that and go. So, man, Tom, I appreciate you. I appreciate this going in. We here at Lounge 42, Leavenworth Road. Come out now. If you hear this, you own it because we are live. We are live on Gender Club TV YouTube channel. So we are live here. And we're going to take a quick little break, and we're going to bring out one of the owners here of Lounge 42 because they also are epitome of giving back in this time to our community.
Oh, Darren is one call away. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Anytime we get ready to talk about the kids, you know, one thing I like about it, like last year, we had the mayor come out, we had the district attorney. Darren was right there for lunch, you know, passing out the baskets and everything. So, you know, that's where I look at it like, you know, some people that just talk about giving back and some of the people is really out there. And them people that's really out there willing to do it, them are the KC Street Stars that we look for.
Okay. KC Street Stores.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a KC Street Store that's coming out here next, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So let's get to them. We'll
But
be right
before
back.
we bring them out here,
okay.
we gotta
What
have,
we gotta do?
everybody gotta have a toast. We
Oh,
gotta have
so
a
toast?
before Darren. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta have a toast for Darren,
Yeah.
okay? Okay, so let's get ready for that toast.
Right.
There we go. She gonna take us to a couple break, and we gonna come back and get that toast with Darren before we start.
Right.
All right? So give us, you know what I'm saying, a couple seconds. We'll be right back. All right. already like on the ground, you pull it up and pop it, and then we just go from there. All right, we are back. This is the Evening Social Podcast. It's an exclusive here at Lounge 42. This is for Toys in the Hood. All right, we got my man Tom Henderson, but we also got one of the owners of Lounge 42, my man Darren. Okay, Darren, before we, get to a little toast or whatever, what I gotta ask is, what does Toys in the Hood mean to you?
Just that part of giving back, just giving back to some of the unfortunate people, that can really use help. That's it,
So this means giving back.
Yeah,
all right.
that's it.
So I know you might be thinking, bro, you don't understand, but I got to break it down because we got some other, people listening to us, audience members is going, and it's just giving back. Like, it's just here giving back.
Yeah.
What I want to mean is, like, what prompts giving back?
Man,
Like, there's something that prompted you wanting to give back.
Yeah, you just, I'm real, I grew up on 33rd Street, what I mean?
Okay.
I grew up where people didn't have heat, people didn't have electricity,
Okay.
All of that, it's just
Yeah.
a point, if you've been there, you know how it is.
Yes.
So when I say give back, I mean give back in all sources, all around, just giving back.
Giving back.
Yeah.
I love that. So
that's
right
it.
now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a what we call a give back toast.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
All right.
good.
So you and Tone, let's get to it.
Yeah,
Give
I
back
just want
toast.
to tell Tom,
Everybody
man,
here.
I
let's
really
talk.
appreciate it, man. It's been 5 years with me. You was on before that, but with Lounge 42, and now you on with the 6th Lounge. Just want to thank you, brother. You're a 100 guy, fella. You are.
I like that.
Yeah.
So what I want to make sure people didn't miss is that you said it's been 5 years.
Wow.
So this ain't something that just started this year. This ain't a trend. This
No.
ain't a fad.
No.
This is something that's really dear to your hearts that's been set up. And this is 5 years that Lounge 42 and Henderson Entertainment been putting together to bring about Toys in the Hood, making sure families have some things.
Yes, sir.
Man, I love that. But then, you don't think I didn't catch that?
Yes,
We talked about the Missouri.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about the Missouri
Wherever
part
we
too.
at,
So it's
wherever me and
stretching
my
over there.
business partners
It's not
at.
just, there we go.
Wherever me and my business
So
partners
it's
at,
it's
we
stretching
gonna
out.
give back. Yeah.
Okay, so it's reaching more
Yes,
families.
sir.
So when it started from where it is now,
Yeah.
can we truly say that we're reaching more families?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We've had a couple, major events and giveaways, like you were saying, the mayor and You know, we've been out there. It's growing every year.
I love that. But I'm waiting on when y'all gonna pop these bottles, man. Y'all tell man, pop these bottles, man. Let them know it's popping these bottles, and then we gonna have them come out here and, you know, share this with our people in the crowd, and then we gonna continue to go and we gonna talk a
I'm
little
more
more.
toast with you, brother.
Toast, man. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Ms. Andrews, you come out here. Let's get it.
Get
Tom gonna
everybody
slide out, and then me and Darren gonna talk a little bit more about what's going on. All right. Now, I want you to tell me you didn't have your drink, because I'm gonna get a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
personal.
That's
Okay.
it.
All right. So Darren, talk just a little bit about me, man, with me, about growing up. All right.
Yeah.
So where were you born?
I was born in Kansas City, Kansas, man.
So you a bulldog? Why don't say bulldog?
You know what?
Well, I tried to give you an upgrade.
Yeah, okay.
I tried to give you an upgrade, but I tried to give you an upgrade. But you from the dot.
Yeah, I'm from.
Okay. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. You didn't accept the upgrade, but it's cool. All right, now I'm just playing. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's proud. I joke a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's proud. From Wyandotte County, we got a lot of people, great people in Wyandotte County doing a lot of things. So you came from Wyandotte County.
Yeah.
All right. Sligo is where you graduated.
Let me ask you one.
Come on, ask me a question.
You know,
Now, normally, I'm gonna say this,
Yeah, let me
and
ask you.
they gonna trip with me,
Yeah.
because normally I don't let nobody
Yeah,
ask
I
me.
just
I
wanna
ask
ask
the
you one
question.
question.
I ask the question.
Yeah, I hear you.
But
I
I'm
just
gonna
wanna
let
ask
you
one.
get one. Go
I
ahead.
want to ask one.
One.
I don't do a lot of interviews
Mm-hmm.
because I can't be real.
Right.
But I'm gonna ask you, can I be real before you ask me any question?
Okay. So I'm gonna answer that in the most honest way I can.
Yeah.
I don't want to interview you if you don't be real. I want you to be 100% honest.
Yeah.
If that means that you say something
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
controversy to whatever,
Yeah.
then you say that. But what I want you to do is be honest and real,
Yeah.
because it don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
So with you saying that, let me give a quick back verse to what's going on.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So Henderson Entertainment
Yeah.
is a community partner with Jenna Club and the Evening Social Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna Club is the not-for-profit organization that I founded with several other members that is built to help put in front of our youth in our community people who thrive in a professional manner, people who look like our people that can say that, hey, I can do this and be this, I can be what and who I want. So in a basic term, we trying to teach our community that we supposed to be producers, not consumers.
That's it.
We supposed to be owners, not renters.
That's it.
That's in the basic term, and we give that starting with the youth.
Yeah.
So yes, I want you to be 100% truthful,
Yeah.
and I want you to tell the real,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Because if we don't have the real, we never move from the marker where we at. Okay?
That's it. That's all I ask.
All right,
you know.
so let's get to it.
Yeah.
So real quick, because I already see, you know, the time Grinch over there. I ain't
Yeah,
had a time Grinch in a while. I thought I had lost him, but now I got a new time Grinch over there
That's it. Yeah.
hitting me with the time. I
Yeah.
got to stay on time, all right? So you grew up in Wyandotte, so you a dot boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now tell me this, just a little bit about family life,
Yeah.
okay? So mother, father,
Yeah, mother,
relationship,
father, man,
talk
I
to
grew
me.
up, grew up with two hard-working parents, whatever, but that doesn't stop a kid from veering off and doing
Correct.
what they're not taught to do.
Right.
And I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I didn't do stuff that I
Right.
wasn't supposed to do.
All right.
So,
So now I'm gonna ask you a question that a lot of people shy away,
Yeah.
and I'm only asking you because Jenna, which is an Ethiopian Aramaic word,
Uh-huh.
it means not being afraid to speak truth to power.
yeah,
It means being able to be a keeper of the culture. It means being able to be a provider, protector for your community.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna ask you this question: What was the factor, or one of the factors that had you moving into a different direction? Because you said you made some
Yeah.
bad choices. What's a factor that had you doing that?
yeah. Well, growing up, you see the fame, you see people with the cars, you see the jury, the ladies, so
Okay.
it kind of veers you off that way. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Even if you're not even raised that way,
Right.
it does.
Okay.
But, you learn.
I got you.
You know.
So now this is a follow-up question.
Yeah.
So with that, you seeing that what's going on? Because one of the things that I say that I think that is important about what we do is this platform is to put in front of our community people who look like them, that's thriving in a professional manner. But when I say thriving, I mean people who are actually being successful.
Yeah.
Because a lot of our kids look at success being at that percent of people they see on TV
Yeah.
or in videos, and
Yeah.
they don't realize that there's a person that's successful that ain't riding in a yacht
Yeah,
or whatever, but they still doing it. So explain to me, because well, take it back. Now explain to me. Let me ask you: do you feel successful?
In a sense, but I'm humble with it. I try to stay humble as possible.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just humble.
Yeah. So
know,
are you happy?
oh yeah, I'm very happy. My
Okay.
family makes me happy.
Family makes you
You
happy.
know, I feel like money, whatever, that ain't it. Your family makes you happy.
Okay.
You know, or what you can do for somebody else, or your community. It makes you happy, or makes me happy.
Yeah.
Because once again, I'm gonna be real. I've had the money. I've did all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It make me happy.
So now, there's some other questions. I want you to
Yeah.
keep being real, because for this next 2.5 to 3 minutes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little more real than most people think. Like, oh, he's really asking this.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you talked about you didn't make the greatest decisions. You were doing some other
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I want you to explain to me what made you understand a different happiness.
Well, basically, just the friends I was around. I've seen death. I've seen jail. I've seen, you know what I mean? All the above. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that ain't the route that I want to go.
Okay.
And I'll say this, and I tell everybody this right here. I grew up looking at a guy that drove a Rolls Royce, big cigars and houses and whatever, and I'll never forget. I asked the man, how did you get this? How did you do all this? And I was a young fella.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of him being 100 with me,
Mm-hmm.
he laughed and said, hey, brother, you got to have that money. You know what I mean? And I'll be the first person to say that was
Okay.
a lie. It was a
Okay.
lie. The man lied to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I looked up to this man. He knew I looked up to him. But he sit there and he told me, you got to have that money. That's a lie. But I'm going to tell you like this. I met a perfect stranger that didn't know nothing about me that told me your credit is more than anything you can deal with nowadays. That mattress money ain't nothing. It's your credit.
Yeah.
So, my word to anybody is, first of all, believe in yourself, because I got a thing like this with me. I can do anything another man can do. You know what I mean? And with me having good credit, I can get anything anybody else can get. And that's what people don't understand. It ain't about money. It ain't about what you know what I'm saying? You can have 100,000 and you can't even rent a car.
Yeah. You got 100,000 in the bag.
And you can't even rent a car.
Can't rent a car. Yeah.
I can have zero, nothing, and good credit and go rent any car I want. So it's about credit, but we're not taught that. When I grew up, education, credit, none of that, the thing was get a job, live. That ain't it. Your credit, you know what I'm saying, and believing in yourself. You can do whatever you want to do.
Man, you just gave some jewels that a lot of people miss and was
Just tell 'em.
and was going, but we're gonna replay that. They're gonna be a go. But I'm gonna ask a couple of things, because I'm gonna push on that. Then we're gonna come back.
Yeah.
So the next part I'm gonna say is, so explain to me what, because everybody has something that hits that light bulb, like bing, this what hits it. Because we was out here trying to have that cash.
Yeah, you know that.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I've been
So,
knowing you in
yeah.
town for
We've
years.
been having it.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, what is the factor that made you realize that it wasn't having that book bag or that shoebox money.
Like I said,
what
a
is
perfect stranger.
that? Perfect stranger.
Perfect stranger.
I need to go more detail.
Listen, though.
How did you get to that perfect stranger?
Hey,
What was
you know, I
mean,
clean carpets, and I'm gonna tell
Okay,
you.
that's
I
so
clean
we
carpet.
get into that because
I
I'm gonna
clean-
ask you about them businesses. You
Yeah.
clean carpet, go.
You know, I clean carpet.
Yeah.
Perfect stranger. You know what I mean? Perfect stranger. I'm asking this guy that I know for years, how did he get rental property?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He told me it was about that money, which I said it's a lot.
Okay.
I cleaned a property for a perfect stranger. I didn't know. This guy didn't know me from nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and I asked him how did he get these properties, and I had cleaned 5 or 6 properties for him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I asked him, how did
Yeah.
you get these properties? This man looked me in my face. He said, hey man, how's your credit? I said, my credit's okay. I finished cleaning this carpet, and I feel like I owe this man everything. I finished cleaning this carpet. When I got through, I got ready to lock the door. The man, I said, hey, what do you want me to do with this key? He said, I don't care what you do with the key. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, I don't care what you do with the key. He said, but when you get done and you locking your new house up, go to the bank and bring me the money back that you get off this house. You know what I mean? He said, take it and get 50% off of it and tell me when you got that, and I'm going to get you enough houses until you're done. In a year and a half's time, I bought 15 houses from the man.
Ooh. You didn't have you about 15.
15 houses
Okay.
from a perfect stranger
Perfect
compared
stranger.
to a guy that I grew up looking up
at.
to.
Okay.
You know, and that just changed the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, with that being said, now I'm gonna flip and ask one more question on that. So, this perfect stranger
Yeah,
that's telling you this,
yeah.
and you change and do this, what made you even follow that? Because and the reason I'm asking is because 90% of the people
I was
who's out-
hungry, man. I was
Okay.
hungry to get out the street.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
I mean, I
asking,
was hungry
'cause
to get out
A lot
the
of people
street.
look
Yeah.
at certain people like, well, I ain't listening to this,
Yeah,
but I don't know this.
I knew
Okay.
that wasn't for me. I was hungry
Okay.
to get out the street.
Okay.
So anybody I saw doing, I ain't gonna ask nobody that ain't doing nothing.
Right. He got
I
other property. He
I
got stuff.
always ask, even if I talk to people, if you ain't doing nothing,
Yeah.
I don't talk to you.
Yeah,
I
I
might
got you.
speak, what's up?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I talk to people that's doing something.
Gotcha. Okay.
And like I said, I was hungry. I was ready to get out the streets.
Yeah.
This guy was cleaning several houses from this man, and I came to him and I asked him, hey, how did you do this?
That man told you.
And the man
when
saw
you
it.
get-
He saw it in me.
When you
know.
finish, you
Yeah.
get this key.
This is you. Yeah,
and
take
you
it to the
take
bank.
this.
Take half of it, what it's worth, because
Yeah.
it's a free title.
Right.
Call me, and I'm going to get you your next one.
Get your name. Man.
And in a year and a half's time, 15 houses.
We gonna
Till I
15
told the
houses
man,
in a
till
year
I
and a half
told the
time.
man, I'm cool.
You told him
And
you
the man
cool.
told me one thing.
He said,
I'll stand behind you as long as you don't buy you a Cadillac and some big rims.
okay, let me say this again. I
being
got
real.
But we being real. We keeping 100. He said, I'll stand behind you. This a man that don't know you from
Man said
Adam
he'll stand
or
behind
nothing.
you.
And gave you this first house, an opportunity to make this money.
Yeah.
He said, I stand behind you as long as you don't do what?
Buy you a Cadillac and some big rims.
So for layman terms for people who don't understand
Man,
and they
long
thinking
as
it's
I'm
something
about
else.
my business.
Okay, that's
Long
what
as
I
I'm
want.
about my
long as you about
business.
your business, getting to that money, not about
That's
flash.
it. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So before we finish, because we got to get out here, they telling me my time is up with you. So I got to ask you two things. First of all, then I need you on the full episode of the Evening Social Podcast. Because I know I seen you, I caught you.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
want to tell
Mark,
these
you
people,
know, you
we
moving,
got
man.
here, we move,
Yeah,
I caught you,
yeah.
and you said I get you.
Yeah.
I just want to put it on film. Can
Oh,
I
yeah.
get you for a full episode
that
so we can
coming,
talk?
man. You got
okay,
that coming.
I got you. So if I was to ask you, what is your profession? If we sit here and we talk and we got these young ones looking at you and they like, man, what does Mr. Darren do? Well, what would you say your profession is?
Man, I got several professions, man.
Okay?
I'm just that kind of guy. If I want to do it, I challenge myself to do whatever. You know me. I do
know
carpet.
that.
I got
I know
clubs.
that.
I do
Yeah.
rental houses. I work at UPS
Yeah.
35 years.
35
You know what I
years
mean?
at UPS.
We got daycares. You know,
Yeah.
not bragging. I'm humble with it, but I just that challenge for me.
Okay.
restaurants. I walked by an empty building, it was empty, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make that a restaurant. I'm gonna have the coldest burger out here.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just
Okay.
just that drive on a car wash. Rain tunnel car wash.
There you go.
know.
Okay.
Never washed a car in my life, but I felt like, hey, me and my partner, hey, car wash, let's do it.
So I thought that was important because one of the things that I think that our community, especially our young ones, need to know is that they can be what and who they want to be,
Oh, yeah.
and that ownership does not have to be from somebody from different color.
That's
Ownership can be from us, from people who look like us.
That's it.
So
All
I wanted
day.
to do that. Okay, so
Yeah.
I gotta get out here because the Tom Grinch is over here shaking like he's over here, he's doing all this other stuff. Before I know it, he's gonna be dancing up there. You know what I'm saying? So my last question to you before we move, and we're gonna bring in, one of my favorite artists. So we're gonna bring this Riz Illuminated in to give us a little bit of touch. But so my question to you is, Perfect Stranger.
Yeah.
You don't know this person from Adam.
Yeah, not
Perfect
at all.
stranger, okay? Tell them, give them some advice that you would give a perfect stranger from Adam that would change their life and to for them to understand where they could be to be successful. This is the Darren Allen
No.
Success Tip.
All I can say is you never know who you talking to. You never know. So treat everybody with respect. You never know.
All right,
You know,
I'm gonna
you
keep it
just-
real. I ain't like that.
you know.
I want you to be the person. This is a young person that came up. They was at the car wash,
Yeah.
and they been coming to the car wash, and they see you there. I'm talking about give them a tip. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Give them a tip.
Don't be afraid to ask.
There you go. Okay,
Don't
talk
be
to 'em.
afraid to ask, and be humble enough to listen.
I like that.
That's it.
Don't be afraid to ask. Be humble enough to listen. I like that.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a
You can't
bar.
learn nothing
All right, from
talk.
some of these young
You
ones,
can't learn
that's a
nothing
rap
talk.
boy.
Yeah, you
Don't,
can't-
okay.
You can't learn nothing talking.
Can't learn nothing from talk.
That's it.
Man, Darren, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for opening up Lounge 42 for us to be out here, to be able to be a part, of giving back to our community. And, I got to say something now. This is all Southern. They ain't going to like this.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? I got to say this, man. We came the other week. My guy had, a concert. We came the other week. It's a packed house. It's a birthday party. Nobody else like, no, you can't. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I said, man, let me talk to my guy.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
let me talk to him. Because we got a group. We got Sons of Funk in here.
Yeah.
And they just want to come in and bless my man here.
That's it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That was the epitome of community. Because you could have said, bro, I don't got time.
Nah, man,
I got a lot of
never
stuff.
that.
I know that. But what I'm saying is that's the mentality of a person that is about community growth.
Yeah.
And that's what we need. And I just want to say on everything, man, we appreciate that.
Oh,
We
yeah.
thank you. Y'all been rocking. It's, Toys in the Hood,
That's it.
Lounge
Toes.
42.
That's it.
Man, let's go.
6 loud.
There we go,
All right,
6
brother.
now. All right, we coming right back. Hey, we got a performance coming from Riz Illuminated. It's about to come through. I'm telling you, if you ain't heard Demon Slayer, yo, you gotta hear it now. All right, so we'll be back in 2 and 2 with Riz Illuminated.
All right.
Glad the stuff come over here in Wyandotte and not always in Missouri. Wyandotte County is our home. I just want to introduce my son. That's why I came here tonight. Like I say, because we go by the name of Words Illuminated and Finish. Finish stands for faith. It's not. It's Satan's hands. Period. It's finished. I just want to introduce Words Illuminated. He want to make $1 million. Let's go, sir. DJ. We're ready to get up there. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, y'all ready to turn up? Y'all ready to have a good night tonight? Yeah. Hey, let's go. Number one. I ain't gonna go to sleep. I need million days. I gotta get to the bag. I gotta get out the finish. I cannot miss my money for money. I know that y'all feel what I'm feeling. I keep millions and millions, what? Try me billions of billions. I can feel the snake in you. You can't, hey. Why you think I changed on you? Cause you was gon' train your name, okay? I got a woman that I love and bitches that I free. I got a woman that I love and bitches that I free. Hey, but that's how it goes. You stick to the code. You don't talk cold. Hey, you people move around like you would sell your soul. You can't open that wire, you ain't even know it. Hey, Wyandotte County, man. We having a good Sagittarius. Happy birthday to y'all. Hope y'all having a good happy birthday. We about to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Let me give it a little bit like this. Hey, move through that shit. It ain't nothing till you roll in the whip for real. Ain't nothing till you, hey. Ain't nothing till you roll in your shit. Just listen to this. I said move through that shit. Ain't nothing till you, ain't nothing till you roll in the gift. Ain't get under your fingers. I told you way before that happiness is real. Rich Illuminated, the light movement. Happy birthday to the Sagittarius. It's tonight, man. Alright, go by the name of Rich Illuminated. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram. You know, we had something just like for y'all tonight, man. Let's go. I ain't gonna build some nigga. I ain't gonna millions of ways. I gotta get to the bag. I gotta get out on finish. I got emotional money. I know that y'all feel what I'm feeling. I keep millions of ways. Try me billions and billions. I'm out of here, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Round of applause for yourself. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it, man.
All right, we are back with Toys in the Hood 2022-23. That's what we in here. This been going on, you know what I'm saying, for over 10 years. And we coming back, we right here live at Lounge 42 on, you know what I'm saying, a Good Friday here on Leavenworth Road. We here. So we trying to kind of finish up and go. We understood. Tone came out and told us what, you know, Toys in the Hood was about. It's about giving back to our community. We talked to Darren. Darren's been there from the beginning. He's pushing back. He's the owner of the establishment, business owner. He's doing it. But we had to come back with someone else that's giving back to the community as well. And so we had to make sure that we brought Vigilante, you know what I'm saying, out here. Now, most of y'all understand when I say I'm rolling with the truth.
TheReason.com.
TheReason.com, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming with Truth Apparel, you know what I'm saying? And then some of them who don't know, you know, I tell them that, you know, they got some truth, they know truth, and they roll with truth.
Yeah.
But my man gave me more truth.
More truth.
You see what
more
I'm saying?
truth than the rest.
A little more truth than the rest.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Then we there. They
For
don't
sure.
understand that. Now, I got to put this out here. I just want to say that I'm looking at the camera. I'm going to tell them,
Okay.
Chauncey, that ain't for me and you, man. That ain't for me and you.
More truth.
Chauncey Carter proved that ain't for me and you. Listen, this
More
is something
truth, man.
else, man. We got more truth going on. And guess what? You got your truth. I got more truth.
That's
You
it.
see what I'm
That's
saying?
it. That's a
all.
little more.
I can't say
Little
nothing
more.
else
Little
about
more.
it. A little more truth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to rock on it. So now, what I do want to do is talk about the importance of giving back, because the program that you have on the community college is about giving back.
Yeah.
So let's talk about FBOE. What is that?
FBOE stands for Friends Benefits Education. When I fell in love with Wyandotte County 15 years ago, I created a program to take kids off the street, get them in school, help them graduate, but not only graduate with a degree, but also with their own business, LLC. So I want them to double their way out. So you got a degree and an LLC, there's no more excuses. And what I did when I started the program, I attacked the Northeast District because they was missing at the school, and we wanted people from the Northeast District to be up there too. That's how we started.
So, man, what I love about it, what I'm hearing is that not only that our students and young ones from our community come and get a college education, but they also are leaving as an owner,
Yeah.
an entrepreneur.
Owner.
They're owning something,
Yeah.
and they understand the whole system of what it takes to be an owner of a business
Yeah.
and all of this, and they have that when they leave. I love that.
Yeah, because skills, when you got skills, you can walk across the street and get another job. When you're dependent, you gotta stay and take what you take. When you got skills, you got options. So a degree, LLC, ownership gives you options
Yeah.
to go out there and be better, so that we don't fill the penitentiary up, we fill business up and make this hood great again.
And I love
Like
that,
DC
man.
Slim said.
I love that. DC said, "Oh, you brought him up before I could get there."
I'm sorry, my
Okay,
bad.
it's okay. But what I want to say, I'm a segue into DC Slim. But I want to segue this one I think is the greatest things about that FBOE, Friends Benefits of Education, is the fact that they can leave as an owner. And what we have to understand once again is the value of being a producer over a consumer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And one thing that my guy Tone talk about all the time, and I love it, is the Jim he talk about all the time, is about, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Why not be the owner of your own destiny
Yeah.
than just signing your rights away to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, to make somebody else some money.
Exactly.
And so I love that. So that's great. So, but let's get into something that's taking the city by storm, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
And
got-
I'm gonna say this, you know, I'm gonna put it out there. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm getting. This is probably a little bit of this is, you know, human, you know, in deficiency by myself.
Okay.
You know, I'm just saying. You know, you got DC Slim. You
DC
got
Slim.
Miss, you got all these. You know
Miss
what I'm saying?
Brainiac.
You got Brainiac.
Slick Negro
Slick
Mac.
Negro Mac. That's
Yeah.
who is coming.
Yeah.
You got the legend of Slick Negro Mac coming through.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying you know,
More truth coming.
you know, you ain't, okay, that's all I'm gonna say. You ain't had more truth on there yet. Okay, it's coming?
Yeah, more truth
there
gonna
we
be
go.
judge and
Okay,
jury.
more truth coming through,
Judge and jury.
More truth coming?
Yeah.
Okay, I can sit back. Now,
More truth.
Okay, now I can sit back on my thing.
Yeah.
Now, talk to us about that new series that you got.
We got a new series. For everybody who don't know, not only do we have a new series, I did the national documentaries in Toyota with all the black businesses like Wilson Pizza, James Holtz, nationwide. So we came back with a comedy, and this comedy have all entrepreneurs in there. There's entrepreneurs inside of this comedy called Slick Negro Mac. And the message is that black people on Wyandotte County side can come together and we can do something special too. We don't always have to be under Missouri, no, not the Missouri, where we need to go there to do something. We got to produce stuff on this side.
Love it.
Period.
Man, I love it. Roger, man, I appreciate you coming.
On the
I
show.
appreciate that. Before you go, I need you to tell them where they can find Slick Negro Mac, man.
You can find Slick Negro Mac episodes on Facebook called The Great Adventures of Slick Negro Mac. TruthTheReason.com. Definitely where you get the gear. The new one is finished. F-I-N-I-S-H. Faith is not in Satan's hands. It's finished.
It's finished. I
Yep,
like that.
yep.
All right. Now, I've been telling them this, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I've been telling them, because a lot of stuff that I'll be putting on is out the vault. It ain't
Yeah.
really come
No,
out.
it's new.
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah.
So what I tell them is they need to go on there and vote and say, yo, I like this, whatever.
yeah.
And then it might come out.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Some of that's more
We'll
truth
see.
exclusive.
Some of that-
Like the
okay.
signature stuff, we don't do signature stuff.
Chauncey, you see what he's saying?
More truth chunks.
No, it's all Chauncey. I love you, brother. I just want
He
to
be in that no hustle outfits all the time too
all
much.
the time he be on that. I
No
just
us.
want him to know.
Salute to
You
Miko.
know what I'm saying? I love you, Miko, all that,
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I just want Chauncey to know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm rolling with the truth, right?
And only his son is also a labor mate of yours.
Yeah, he's
he's
a
a labor mate.
He's a label mate.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he's a label mate.
We rock that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got something, and the truthful is, I've been trying to get him on the shoot with us on the, you know what I'm saying, on the show.
Yeah.
But they've been, you know, the powers that be
Behave.
haven't been bringing him down.
I'm gonna talk to the real boss though.
Man, please
Mo
talk
Berry.
to the Mo Berry.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Talk to
Berry.
Mo Berry
Yeah, Mo
so
Berry.
that we can get
We get him
more
out there.
truth together.
We get him out there, man.
Okay, there we
and
go.
salute to this guy out here making a difference in this community. Y'all start supporting Jenna Club TV. I promise you, that's what it's all about.
All right.
Had to
Now, with Toys in the Hood, yo, I'm just telling you, we here at Lounge 42. You in for a treat to set this thing off. Now, I'm not just saying this because it's my guy. I'm saying this because of the talent that he got. All right? We are about to be in a treat.
Oh yes,
Oh, we about to be in a treat
Oh, he
that's
about-
coming up.
he about to
All
throw down.
Man, he coming down. I'm telling you, if you miss this, you didn't miss a lot.
one of the best R&B singers. I'ma say it here. One of the best R&B singers is coming up. Y'all in for a treat for real.
All right. All right. Evening Social Podcast. I am First Things First. Don't forget the coach. Then comes Mo. Evening Social Podcast exclusive at the Toys in the Hood with my guy, Tone Henderson and Henderson Entertainment live at Lounge 42. We're here with TruthTheReason.com, Vigilante, all that. You come back, I'm telling you come back. If you ain't blown away, you don't like that real R&B music. R&B ain't dead, Pit Diddy.
Awesome.
R&B in Kansas City.
I wanna say
Now, I gotta
this.
say that again. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me put that out.
Okay.
R&B ain't dead, Diddy. R&B in Kansas City.
Yep.
Okay? I'm gonna
Also,
put that on
I
there.
want you to say this. Shout out to the beautiful ladies who got their birthday. To the birthday Sagittarius in
Oh,
here.
man, put it out there. You
Shout
can
out to
do
the
that.
ladies that got their birthday today. Shout out, I want everybody to salute to them. Salute to the ladies that having their birthday. SAG Life. The SAG Life is in the building.
Okay, there we go. All right, we right back with JB, Julius Brownlee. Just Julius coming with that new stuff. I'm telling you. Hey, R&B ain't dead, did he?
No,
R&B in Kansas City.
Kansas.
All
Kansas City,
right?
Kansas.
There we go. Kansas. All right, here we go.
Hey man, I ain't gonna be here too long. Can I do my little take on a Christmas carol? Cause we here for Tone. Tone OG, salute to Tone Henderson. This man has been doing great things in the city for so long. He's been supporting independent artists like myself, local artists like myself, getting us to the main stage, man. Give my brother Tone Henderson a round of applause for sure, man. We gotta give these people oxygen while they here, yo. I'm ready. Can I be myself with y'all tonight? Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's a little Christmas carol, but I'm gonna put a twist on it. My name is JB. You can find me on social media on Instagram at j.bottette.official. J.B official. And I'm gonna sing this like it go like this. Sinner, ooh yeah. Don't forget about me. Oh, oh no, no. Sinner, hey, yeah. Don't forget about me. When you put them gifts under the tree. Look, hey look, I know you got your list, you checking it twice. I know you're gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa, don't forget about me. Oh no, hey yeah, look, I know you got your list and you're checking it twice. You're gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa, don't forget about me. Oh, you better not shout, you better not cry, you better not pout. I'm telling you why, Santa. Yeah, don't forget about me. No. Oh no. Alright, DJ, let's go to that Mario. Santa, please. Hey, don't forget about me. I got a couple things on my list. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about me, you know what I'm talking about? Let's go to that Mario. Hey, I need all the ladies in the house. If you know this song, I need y'all to help me sing this. Y'all gonna help me sing this song? Yeah. Y'all know this. Look, they go like this. Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe in stories. You know that they're all nice. Bad as you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. If I was your man, baby, you never worry about what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman that does the thing. Fist full of diamonds, hand full of rings. Oh, you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Oh, baby, good love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Your true beauty's description. You're so good that it hurts. You're a dime plus 99, and it's a shame. Don't even know what you're worth. Everywhere you go, you stop and stare. You're bad and it shows. From your head to your toes, out of control. Baby, you know. If I was your man, I'll be coming home to you. It's all good things, handful of brains. Oh, if you know the song, sing along. Let me love you. Be the one to give you everything you want and need. Well, baby, good love and protection, make me the selection, show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me, you should be better, girl. Hey, you deserve better, girl. With me and you, it's whatever, girl. So can we make this thing ours? You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Good love and protection, make me your selection, show you the way love's supposed to be. Yeah. Let me love you, let me be the one you want and need. Good love and protection, make me your selection, show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me love you. Let me be the one to let me love you, let me love you, let me love you.
Hi guys.
Hey, my name is Jay, man. Thank y'all, man. And fun rocking with y'all.